Hello everyone, welcome to Yoga Upload. I'm Maris Aylward. I'm really excited about today's episode. This is the first video of a new series we're doing here on Yoga Upload. It's a Q&A series and I'm going to be answering your questions. So today our first question comes from Facebook. It's from Sierra. Her question is, what is the most difficult aspect of teaching yoga? What's the most rewarding? Well, thank you, Sierra, for your question. So it's a two-part answer. What's the most difficult aspect of teaching yoga? I would say it's that the learning never stops. You know, whether you're a beginning yoga teacher, you've been teaching for a few years, or teaching for decades, the training, the learning, the studying, it never stops. And I do enjoy that. I love learning. I'm such a yoga nerd. I'm always reading and going to classes and workshops and watching videos and reading articles and books and all of that. And although I do enjoy that, that's very challenging. It's a lot of work to just keep up with the new information that's out there. You know, you want to give your best to your yoga student, to your yoga students when they come to class, or even when I'm making my videos. And it's really hard because I feel like the more I study and the more I learn, the more I realize that I don't know. There's just so much. There's so much to learn, which I guess makes the journey more exciting. You know, you're never going to be bored with yoga if you're a teacher, because there's always something for you to learn. And that's difficult because you have to balance that with being confident and being secure that what you're offering your students is something good and valuable and beneficial to them. So yeah, it's difficult to find that balance of, I know what I'm doing is good and helping others. At the same time, I have to admit that there are so many things that I don't know yet, and I need to keep learning, keep growing as a yoga teacher, as a yoga student, and just as a person. Second part of your question, what is the most rewarding thing about teaching yoga? I would say it's knowing that the work you do has a positive impact on other people. It's just so fulfilling and rewarding for me when after class someone comes up to you and says, you know, thanks for class, that's exactly what I needed today. And you know, that's a small thing. You made someone's day a little bit better. They feel better coming out of class than they did when they came in, and knowing that is very gratifying for me. And you know, it can be small. It can also be something more significant, or a bigger change in someone's life. I've had people approach me and say that because of my videos or because of my classes, they've really gotten into yoga. It's made their lives better. Some of them want to become yoga teachers and started their yoga teacher training. And so that's just amazing to me. And ever since I started teaching online, teaching on YouTube about a year and a half ago, that's just been magnified, because now every day I get messages, emails, and comments on YouTube, Facebook, even Instagram, from people from different parts of the world, people that I might never meet, saying that, you know, they've been practicing with me for a while and it's just made a huge impact on their lives. And that's just amazing to me. You know, the life of a yoga teacher, most of the time you're working alone, really. If you're studying, you're preparing for class. If I'm shooting here in this little room, for example, you know, with my mat and my lights and my camera, sometimes you forget that these hours of effort that you're putting in to this class or this sequence that you're making, this video you're making, that it actually impacts someone that you don't know, someone who never says anything, who never, you know, leaves a comment or anything like that, but that's having an effect. So I'm very, very happy and grateful that this is the work that I do, because I know that it's doing something good out there in the world, even if it's just a little tiny bit. Not that we do this for gratification or recognition or acknowledgement. Although it is nice to have when people come up to you and thank you or write to you, it reminds me that the work that I do is something meaningful and has a positive impact on other people. So that is the most rewarding. Thank you so much, Sierra, for your question. I hope that I answered it well. And if you have any other questions, please write it in the comment section below. You can also follow me on my social media, the Facebook, Instagram. People have started asking questions there as well and just reaching out to me and messaging me. And that's great. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye.